Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to discuss another poem from Pakistani literature. The title of this poem is Karachi and it is composed by M.Athar Tahir. This poem is divided into two different stanzas. The first stanza basically tries to depict the picture of Karachi and it compares it to how it was and how it is. And then the second stanza, it talks about why there is a drastic change from the past to the present in Karachi. Now in the first stanza, he talks that every few years one comes to this sea-edge city sprouting beyond comprehension. Means every year people come to see this beautiful city of Karachi. But previously it was very beautiful. It was a center of attraction. It was the hub of business, and people from different parts of the country as well as from the different parts of the world, they would come to visit this country, to see the beauty of this country, and at the same time to conduct their businesses. But now, when people come to this city, they come as reluctantly as northerner. Thick water like fear fringe the coastline, where a dredge spews out rock and sand in a shivering tongue of grey. But now, everywhere, there is extreme fear. Fear in the water, fear in the air, and fear in the hearts of the people. Now people don't come to this city because previously it was the city of fish. It was the city of coastline. It was the city of beauty. It was the city of lights. And it was the city of business. But today, this city has no attraction. When businessmen come, they come with fear. When the visitors come, they have a fear. What is going to happen on the next day or in the next moment? Why? Because now the city of Karachi is a symbol of fear. People are afraid to visit. And why? Because now the situation has changed. Now the city is under the shadow of political unrest, is under the shadow of complete lawlessness. Because there is no law. Because people, there are pickpockets, there are blasts, there is corruption, there are murders, and to name a few. So the poet is trying to tell us that previously the city was a city of love, city of light, but today it is a city of fear and people don't come. So it means economically the city is under the shade of crisis. Because when people are afraid to visit somewhere, they don't do business there. They do not do business there. They do not invest there. And this is one of the reasons that Karachi is under the shade of destruction or financial crisis. Now, in the second stanza, he gives us the reason why the city is now under the shadow of fear. Because he says that a century ago, some vessels, century or 2 centuries ago, some vessels, some ships, they came to the coast of Karachi. Then they came into the city. Then they got settled and they looted this country. They looted this city and afterwards this whole country, and they became the masters of this city. Through this city they entered and they became the masters of the country or the subcontinent. He says, past the slipping strip of island, the lighthouse, when this was a fishing village, past the boats heavy with haul and a broad-bottomed vessel, transporting spices, one pilots beyond the shallows of what beckon blue, with depths the more driven. It means now the colonial masters, they came, they looted this country, and then now the city is in complete dismal position. Now today this city has nothing to enjoy, nothing to talk about. Why? Because whatever was important, means the spices, the culture, the tradition, it is taken away by the colonial master. And in this way, he is trying to tell, or he is trying to create a discourse for the post-colonial theory or for the post-colonial literature, that those colonial masters, wherever they went, they took the lights of the city, they took the life of the city or of the native country, they took whatever the charm was there. Why? Because they looted, they invaded them with their own culture, their own religion, their own civilization, and in the meanwhile they disturbed the people to move out of their comfort zone, means their own culture, their own religion, and their own civilization. So this mixing of culture and civilization created confused minds, confused mentalities, and confused identities. So in this poem, this poet is basically mourning over the destabilization of city of Karachi, mourning over the financial crisis of the city of Karachi, and mourning over the lack of interest of the people in the city of Karachi. And he thinks that the basic reason or the major reason for this upside down destruction of Karachi is because of the colonial masters, because they came, they invaded, they entered through the subcontinent in this way, and then they not only looted this city but also the whole country. And today when somebody enters to the Karachi, he or she can see the bad impacts of the colonial masters in the city, because the life of Karachi, which previously it was, is nowhere. The business activity which previously was is now nowhere. The lights, means the life and the charm which previously was in Karachi, is now nowhere. And this is very much thanks to the colonial master, the British masters. So this is all about the poem of Karachi by M.Athar Tahir. I hope I have discussed the angles of post-colonial literature. If there is anything, you can ask me in the comment box. Wait for the next video. You can ask me in the comment box. Stay tuned till the next video. Allah.